Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate it. Today is a very special day. We are finally getting to the ultimate guide to ATEEZ from the lovely of all the Kennys on YouTube. I'm so excited. This guide has been highly recommended by just about everybody who recommended a guide, and I watched a shorter guide a couple of videos ago which I really loved, and I think I'm ready to do the hour-and-a-half guide. I think I'm there. I think I'm at that place with ATEEZ where I'm ready to really learn the details about their background and really learn about them as people. So this is incredibly exciting and I can't wait to start it. It is an hour-and-a-half long, so I think I'm either going to break it up into 3 30 minutes or 2 45s. We'll just see where a natural stopping place is once we're watching it. But yeah, thank you ahead of time for going on this voyage, ATEEZ voyage with me. I really appreciate it. And if you take the time to watch this with me and watch me watch an hour-and-a-half long guide, I really appreciate it. So thank you. It's more fun to do this together and you're a great watching companion. So thank you for doing this with me. A quick catch up on where I am in my ATEEZ journey at the moment. I've seen the music videos for Hongjoong, Turbulence, One Day at a Time, lyric video, and a lighthearted guide to ATEEZ. That's what I've seen so far. I've also on my own listened to the song Fever. Let me explain why. I've been watching all of these and listening to all of them with you, but I saw the thumbnail for Fever, a live performance of Fever, and Captain was wearing glasses, and that really did something to me. So I felt a certain kind of way about it, and I clicked on it right away. So I watched a live version of Fever and fell in love with it. I also fell in love with Captain wearing glasses. So yeah, I've been listening to Fever as well. So Hongjoong, Turbulence, One Day at a Time, and Fever are the songs that I've listened to so far. And I've loved them all. They've been incredible. I'm not sure if I could pick a favorite because they're all so different. So today I'm excited to delve in and find out more about them as people. I am getting better at recognizing them and putting the names to the faces. I would say I'm about 70% confident I could identify them by their names. Not 100% yet, but I'm doing better, and it just depends on their hair and what they're wearing and stuff. Sometimes a couple of them I think kind of resemble each other, so that makes it a little more difficult for me. I think that Jungho and, I'm gonna mispronounce this again probably, Yunho? I think Jungho and Yunho, I cannot say his name right. I think those two resemble each other, so I get those two mixed up every once in a while. But yeah, I think I'm doing better. Being able to identify them 70% of the time, I think is pretty good so far. So I'm sure after this, I'll be much better at it. So I'm really excited. But before I ramble on any further, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you again for joining me. And yeah, let's sit back and relax and learn about ATEEZ. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get started with the ultimate guide to ATEEZ by Of All the Kennys. And I want to thank anybody who recommended it in the comments. Anybody who's recommended anything in the comments, I really appreciate it. Anybody who's watched any of my videos, I really appreciate that too. So thank you. If you're watching this, thank you. I really appreciate you. But yeah, let's get started. The ultimate guide to ATEEZ. I'm excited and jittery and excited. It feels like I've had a coffee. That's what it feels like. Okay, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Of All the Kennys.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages, and more. If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them.
That's okay. I'm not too worried about having small spoilers here and there because I've heard a lot of details about them in the comments. Some may be spoilery, some maybe not, but I'm mostly just excited to find out an overview of their music videos and their storyline. So I'm okay if there's a little bit of spoilers because I would like to go into the storyline having an idea of what it is already. So I'm okay with that. I don't mind.
First, and then coming back to this guide after. Now, onto the video.
Oh, I love the picture of the pirate ship. There's so much I haven't seen.
We're ATEEZ!
ATEEZ is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of Hongjoong, Songhwa, Yunho, Hongjoong,
The whole song.
San,
Song. Like,
Mingi,
Mingy,
Wooyoung,
Wooyoung,
and Jongho.
Jongho.
I realize that you are probably
look great
very
in the
excited to learn new facts about the members. But before that, I would like to tell you some things about ATEEZ as a group.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
ATEEZ debuted on October 24th, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure. You'll find that they do that a
It
lot.
looks so different. Let's take it back just a second. The first couple of songs they played were amazing. I know I haven't heard their songs yet, but I know I haven't heard these songs yet, but they sound amazing, even just the tiny clips that they showed. So I want to hear them again. Let's go. This one. I love the way that sounds. And this one. You said Hakuna Matata? Ooh, I like that song too. Is that Son and Leather Pants? Oh, I like this. Let's do this one. Ooh.
The reason for this is that ATEEZ often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track.
Oh, they let
By a
people listen
process
to
of
it.
listening to clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland, Answer, and
I've
Fireworks.
heard a lot about
While
Answer.
ATEEZ is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that ATEEZ is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
That's what I love about them, from what I've seen so far. I can definitely tell they have anthems like Halazia, and then they have really sentimental and emotional and genuine songs that are like really heart-wrenching, like Turbulence and One Day at a Time. I love that they can go back and forth though and do both of them really, really well, even just with the few songs that I've heard so far. Yo song. Ooh, Fever! Those are the glasses I was talking about on Captain.
Everyone loves to talk about ATEEZ's current position as the 4th-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. ATEEZ come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ.
Oh.
They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money. You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video. All of this makes it even more remarkable that ATEEZ is where they are now. ATEEZ have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get ATEEZ to where they are now. While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small. ATEEZ's producing team includes
I also love that
Edenary,
haircut on
a
Captain.
special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Alander, Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It also includes Hongjoong and Mingi. Just like their producers, ATEEZ's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
They do have great
Because
choreography.
KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, ATEEZ has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company. To the
That's so
point that they call the
heartwarming.
CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
I've heard that. Aww.
In 2018, ATEEZ spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called
that was
KQ
really
Fellas.
hard.
The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when ATEEZ came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas
I've heard a lot
unleashed
about
3
these,
viral performance
performance
videos to
videos.
the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
Okay, sorry, I thought someone was at my door.
As an ATEEZ, unless you were already one to begin with. ATEEZ, the name of ATEEZ's fandom,
ATEEZ.
is a combination of the words ATEEZ and destiny. If you should know anything about ATEEZ, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that ATEEZ was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in ATEEZ's discography.
1117, right?
Star 1117.
I got it right.
Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs ATEEZ sings at their concert.
I haven't heard that one
It
yet.
means a lot to ATEEZ and ATEEZ, and
Oh
it
my
has the
gosh.
tendency to make us emotional.
Is that Captain? Please don't cry. Oh my gosh.
ATEEZ also involved ATEEZ in the process of creating their
It's
light stick,
beautiful.
which was aptly named
Lightini.
Lightini. Many people wonder how the name ATEEZ came about. It was voted on by KQ and the ATEEZ members themselves. It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z.
I like that.
They were to be a group that
Even though I'm not a
encapsulated
teenager.
and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And ATEEZ truly does that. You can read any of ATEEZ's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that
Yep.
listen.
Absolutely.
ATEEZ introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team.
I love the shoe part. Are they
Family,
gonna do
friendship, and relationship are extremely
it? I love when they do
important
the
to
shoe
them.
thing.
자, 둘, 셋.
I love that.
인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. 둘, 셋. 엠비소팀 감사합니다. 네, ATEEZ 고마워요. 엠비소팀
I just love the little foot thing. It's so cute. I love that.
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time,
Aww.
ATEEZ never allows them to be forgotten.
빅송 같이
Someone showing their
오케이.
abs?
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼. 발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
오케이.
같이 해야 돼.
뭐야?
자, 둘, 셋. MX1 팀 파이팅!
That's so
감사합니다.
sweet.
Another chant you should know about is ATEEZ present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy. If you have watched even just a few of ATEEZ's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces ATEEZ gives to us to string together their storyline. Even though, according to Hongjoong, They have yet to reveal even half of it.
That's great.
Explaining the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what ATEEZ can tell you is that ATEEZ are pirates. The ATEEZ universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Hala ATEEZ, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in ATEEZ lore, it is called a chromer. Throughout ATEEZ's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because ATEEZ's story weaves in and out of their present and
That
past.
is so cool.
If you would like to delve deeper into ATEEZ's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1
It's on my
diary
list.
film. ATEEZ is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance.
That's what I've
It is
heard.
often said that the worst dancer in ATEEZ could rightly be the main dancer in another group.
I like that.
ATEEZ has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Kyo Madrid, Honey J. Nose, and Sean Liu. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered ATEEZ. ATEEZ is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, Sambainins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
BTS. Oh. I know him. I know Eric Nam. I don't know him as a person. I just mean I know his music. Okay, let's go back. I did not read what it said about Eric Nam because I was so surprised to see his face. Mind blowing. Oh my god. Oh, TFC. It shows too. They seem very well respected.
This is why ATEEZ has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times.
Wow.
ATEEZ made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so,
That's incredible.
and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will never find an ATEEZ stage lacking, and
love their
ATEEZ take a
surprise.
lot of
Oh my
pride in
gosh.
that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but ATEEZ's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. ATEEZ's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years.
I like
And
the
as a
songs
result,
playing.
a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident. While ATEEZ sold out their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. ATEEZ's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500.
Holy smokes.
Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, ATEEZ's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. ATEEZ was even invited to interview and perform at the
I
Grammy
remember that.
Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be invited. ATEEZ have no qualms about telling ATEEZ how they feel about us. In fact, ATEEZ has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with
No,
us.
I didn't get a chance to read those. Sorry, I'm going to be pausing just to read these. I hope you don't mind.
To interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group and the very first 4th generation K-pop group to be
Almost there,
invited.
almost there.
ATEEZ have no qualms about telling ATEEZ
Oh.
how they feel about us.
Oh, son.
Fact, ATEEZ
Oh my gosh. Songwa.
a phenomenal
Also, as a side
relationship.
note, I hope I'm saying it right. Songwa might be one of my favorite Korean names ever. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Their fans.
I hope you can take on your own challenges without being afraid. Go for it. Try to think that you can get through it, and more than anything, if you lose that fear and succeed, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Jongho.
They are not afraid to be.
You don't have to be sorry to other people if you have failed. It's okay to feel sorry towards yourself, but you don't have to be sorry to others. Don't be sorry. There are days when you fall in love with being alive. Oh my gosh. Captain. I think that quote just changed my life. It is so amazing. I'm going to try not to cry in this video because I cried in my last one. So I'm going to come back to this later and write this quote down. We'll keep pressing on for now, but okay, wow. Captain.
Emotional with us, and
Please stay by your side because I love you without reason. Unconditional love. I will go to Dreamland now. I love you today too, and I'll love you even more tomorrow. San.
it is what makes
San seems like a
ATEEZ
very romantic person as far as like just very sentimental. I love that. I love you so much and I adore you no matter what it is. We can do it all. If it's tough, rest for a while. No one can say anything. Oh, no one can say anything. So think of it as stocking up energy for a while in order to walk even harder. Oh.
and ATEEZ so close.
Resting is also one of the steps. Oh my gosh. These quotes are destroying me. Son.
All in all, it's clear that ATEEZ, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry.
That's what it seems
Not
like.
only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice, but a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named ATEEZ as their 2020 promotional
That's so
ambassador,
sweet.
with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea, ATEEZ is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because ATEEZ has a very strong global
stretch it
fan
out
base.
first.
After ATEEZ's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined ATEEZ's official fan
Wow.
community. This is a strong testament to the power ATEEZ holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you
What did I
want
say
to
on
get
the
to know
camera? Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
ability to captivate the hearts of people all
That was them? Oh. What are the chances?
over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted series, Fever
I've heard of
Road
Fever Road.
series,
I didn't know it was a variety
Wanted
show,
Special
though.
series, and Stressor Things, a variety show made by the Universe app. At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each
Yes.
individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of
I'm ready.
ATEEZ.
We're gonna start with Captain. Ever since Turbulence, Captain's had a really special place in my heart. Hongjoong, the Captain. Oh, I love it. They put the MBTI on there. He's an introvert? I would never have guessed that. I guess I picture leaders being more extroverted because they have to be sort of out there being social on behalf of the group. But I love that. Leader, lead rap, and center. I love that. Okay. Let's keep going. 5'8". We're the same height. Or no, I'm 5'7". Just kidding. Oh, I still love this quote so much.
His captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain.
Oh,
ATEEZ and ATEEZ alike both call him their
I love
captain.
that so
And Yunho
much.
even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong, ATEEZ, and KQ Entertainment. Hongjoong is one of the only 2 members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of ATEEZ content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will
You wanna come to our
undoubtedly
room today?
prove that statement as true. Hongjoong
I love
produces
that.
a lot of ATEEZ's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for ATEEZ before debuting. This includes Sunrise, Horizon,
I've heard of
Good
Sunrise,
Lil Boy,
Celebrate. I've
Celebrate,
heard a lot about
Rocky,
Yeah.
All About You, and ATEEZ's
heard
ethereal
about that one
song
too.
Laura, which is a favorite of ATEEZ. He was, and
He's
is,
so
extremely
handsome.
passionate
Look at
about
that.
what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between
looks so
ATEEZ and
little.
ATEEZ is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio.
Oh, he's such a hard
As
worker.
outrageous as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjoong is very serious when he writes ATEEZ's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles
I'm
we
not
all
a very fast pauser. Apparently, I keep missing stuff. Let's take it back.
love and loss. He likes to
Oh, okay. This one was from Fever, I think. Because I remember thinking that the line "Don't comfort me, it might make me cry, spilling blood just enough not to die." Oh, that just broke my heart. I think this is from Fever, maybe? I could be wrong.
write about the struggles we all
Living and doing well, I'm eating and living well. Don't worry, Mom and Dad, I'm doing well. That's right, I'm happy. The one I've been chosen. Even if sometimes when it's empty like this, I hold on to the corner of an empty room and cry. Confession to someone without a desire. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. On behalf of an uncertain, echoing lullaby. Oh my gosh. Just the way these words are put together are so beautiful. On behalf of an uncertain, echoing lullaby. Wow. I keep saying
in
wow.
life, but also all the ways that we overcome them.
I'm sorry, my pausing skills have not improved over the last couple minutes.
Face in life, but also all the
How do you feel when you face the mirror? Congratulations on being born as you. A lot of people have told me about this from the Celebrate song. Oh, we celebrate for you. That is so sweet.
ways that we overcome them.
So I'm not alone now. I don't need a lot of metaphor because you're here to share this vision now. Every time I saw the sunset, I was afraid every night, but I'm not afraid anymore because you're in the dark. These quotes are destroying me. Like, I wish they would say which song it was from, so that I could come back and make a note of it. I'm going to listen to all their songs eventually anyway, but I'm going to have to go back and write these quotes down because they are so beautiful. I don't want to forget them. Because you're in the dark.
This is why you'll find many people
You don't have to worry, you're doing great. Just keep it up, just like you do now. No matter what some people say, no matter what some people hate, no matter what the things that make you sick. Why
songs
is
he
life so
writes.
dark? Why always makes me hard? A lost heart, a burden on my shoulders. Let's wait a little longer, even if it's cold. It's gonna rise sooner or later. Let's wait and see. All right. Oh.
Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. 18s love to see the most recent thing he takes and
That's
transforms.
so cool.
Hongjoong often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy
Wow.
Museum that said, No One Like Me.
I love that.
Hongjoong loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished
about
Man
that one.
campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from
I've
artists
heard,
he loves, like David Bowie and Michael
I've heard their
Jackson.
performance of Leave the Door Open. I really loved that. And I think, if I remember correctly, he had a verse in Korean that I'm guessing he wrote himself. I'm guessing. But I love that he added Korean to it. Ooh. I just love the glasses also. Yeah.
Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he
Which I
makes before he
love.
begins his verse.
Zombie is very cool. They look so different. They're babies too. He looks so cute there. He looks cute in all these
Many
places,
people
actually.
find that if they hear Hongjoong laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjoong is also a
love
low-key singer. He sings in a lot of ATEEZ songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
Ooh.
When you watch an ATEEZ stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the
Love
song.
it. He's so charismatic.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of ATEEZ's Demon Line, which you'll find out more about later. Hongjoong speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and
Good.
let out tension. And this makes ATEEZ very happy because we all think he works too hard.
It sounds like
Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjoong, it is that his love for ATEEZ spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us
Staring right at
and to
me.
us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to ATEEZ that has now really become a foundational quote from ATEEZ to ATEEZ.
I would say no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Like this. So, okay,
Oh
18 years.
my gosh.
Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too, so don't cry. So, 18 years. You will stay with us like this, right?
I love him. Like, I mean, I knew that I loved him before this, but seeing the more behind the scenes stuff of him, I love him. So, a lot. I just love all of his quotes are just so wonderful and so kind and thoughtful. Okay. We are at half an hour into an hour and a half long video, so I think I'm going to stop here and break it into 3 parts. So we're going to do 30 minutes at a time. This will be part 1 of 3. Thank you so much for starting this journey with me in my ultimate guide to ATEEZ. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching along. You're amazing, and I super duper duper cannot wait to find out more about ATEEZ. If I'm being honest, obviously we haven't been through all the members yet, so I may feel differently when I get to the end and learn more about the other members, but I really have a soft spot soft spot in my heart for Captain. Like, Yeosang was the one that grabbed my attention first in Halazia, and I still adore him. But something about finding Captain in Turbulence, and then ever since then, it's just like, I kind of have honed in on him, and like whenever he's on the screen, even if there's other people, I sort of naturally gravitate to look at him. Yeah, so I have some feelings for Captain. I just wanted to let you know. I wanted to update you on where I was emotionally. But yeah, this guide's been great so far. I love all the background, and I love that I'm getting to know like how they became who they are individually more. I think that's incredible, and it makes me like them even more. I cannot wait to finish this. Thank you for joining me for part 1 of this video. Part 2 and part 3 will be up very, very shortly. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day so far, and if you're not, I hope it gets better. And until next time, I'll be here, probably thinking about ATEEZ. So, see you later.